Something has come to my attention that is absolutely mind-boggling, and it is the cost of people's monthly insurance premiums. Now, I can harp on all my issues with insurance every day, but it's super interesting to me that I think a lot of people feel like the work I do is inaccessible because it's not covered by insurance. It's out of pocket. You're paying for my fee, you're paying for your lab work, you're paying for your herbs and your supplements, and it is an investment in your health. But what I just have realized is people are paying more for their insurance premiums than they are paying for my services. And insurance is a what if. It is a um if something goes wrong, it is there. It is a almost like this isn't going to be a popular opinion, but we're almost investing in something, putting our money and resources in something that may or may not ever happen. And we're working really, really hard for home insurance, for car insurance, for health insurance, for all of these possible future events that may or may not happen. But if they do happen, yes, these things are great to have. But if they don't happen, we are slaving away for something that is in the future and is kind of out of fear, right? This is a very what if, this terrible chain of events happens, I need to pay now to protect myself from it. It definitely is a bit of a psychological burden, in my opinion. And I'm not saying to get rid of insurance. I'm not saying to get rid of your insurance. When something happens in my car, I love having insurance. But for the most part, I am just paying a premium that's cover my ass in case something happens. And it's really just really an interesting thought experiment to think about what somebody is getting with paying for insurance and what somebody's getting for working with someone like me. Not even just me, but somebody like me who helps with bringing a person back into balance and finding and restoring their health, not being this what if, right? Not if a heart attack happens, I'm going to cover half your hospital bill. That's not what you're paying for every month. You're paying for longevity, you're paying for health now, you're paying for health in the future, you are paying for a different kind of service, a service that I argue is very important and very needed, but it's just so different than what we've been trained to think and expect in the insurance model. People who don't have insurance are very afraid. Like, that is the thing that everybody's coveting. Like, I need insurance. I need health insurance. I need health insurance for my family. And so many people stuck in that model have the insurance, but they aren't necessarily getting the help they need. Their doctors aren't helping them with their chronic conditions. They're getting passed around from provider to provider. They're getting put on medication after medication without finding health or happiness. Yet this service is taking such a disproportionate amount of their resources. And we can harp on that healthcare costs should be free and blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting political with any of this. I just think that we have these models that have taken root in our society that are based in fear and are based in um, not a willingness or want to help us, but a financial gain. Insurance companies make billions of dollars every year off of people. Car insurance, house insurance, all of the insurance companies wouldn't be here if it weren't a profitable way to make money. It's so meta to me that that is such a big industry, and we all work so hard to maintain these things we might not actually need or use and don't necessarily make us any healthier. So as we ponder what it means to pay our insurance premiums, I just want to sit with that and think about how we got here. Like, how did we get here as a society, as individuals? How did the gold standard of American living be to have health insurance, to have good health insurance? Like, why is that the thing that we all so badly want and need? It's very interesting. As somebody who really doesn't carry health insurance, I do sit with this and think about these things because a lot of the beliefs I have and the actions I take are counterculture, and they run the other way of the things that most of us have been taught to embrace. And I think we just need a lot more questioning around these things. We have such flawed insurance models happening. Health costs have become so inflated. Like if you go get an itemized bill from the ER, you're getting charged $50 for the Sharpie they use to write their name on the doorway of your room. Like the spending is just so inflated and so astronomical that the whole system is bloated and corrupt and just it's so just disheartening, yet this is the thing that we all covet and we all spend so much money on, and when it comes to paying for things out of pocket, people feel like they're inaccessible, people feel like they shouldn't have to invest in their health, people feel like they should be taken care of, and that is just a mindset that's not gonna get us very far. Anyway, mull that over, let me know your thoughts. My name's Lila, I run the Virtual Natural Healing Clinic, I am a clinical herbalist, I use a lot of functional nutrition and Eastern medicine in my practice, where I help people with chronic and complex health conditions finally find relief and answers that they haven't been able to find elsewhere through a full body, holistic, rooted approach to care. That is the thing that's missing at the end of the day. Care. I'll see you next time.